Right, you join us back in Ishgard. I had started recording earlier, but I've had a number of issues with my internet connection, and I also noticed as I was recording the start of this, my sound levels were turned right down for some reason. So we're starting the episode here. Some stuff has happened. We went back to Matoya's cave, spoke to Alphanord, who told us not to tell Flamin, Minfilia's mother, about her joining with Hydaelyn to become the word of the mother. And that Sir Aymeric was putting together a peace conference between the Dravanians and the Ishgardians, which is to be held in Falcon's Nest. So we're off there. Been a couple of cutscenes, some talky-speaky. But yeah, that's what's happening so far. Aymeric also invited me for a drink after everything's finished, and there was a weird sort of pensive moment where Geico looked like he was going to say no, and Aymeric looked really concerned. So I don't know, maybe there's something going on there. Ooh, how many? Yeah, still need some parts for the Shire gear. Still need the earring. That's it. So yes, I was having a bit of a rant about my internet connection before I realised there was no sound on the recording. And I'm not going to have the same rant again. You'll be glad to hear. We could go do that, or we could just do this. Teleport. Tail feather. More expensive, but we've built up some cash. The reason that I've got less cash again, I did something a bit stupid. I'm pretty sure I haven't explained what that was, but if I have, I apologise. I'm repeating myself. I was crafting. I was levelling up my culinarian skill. And oh, hang on. Why am I in tail feather? I want to be in Falcon's Nest. Jesus, I'm stupid. Right, as I was saying, I needed some shards. Some water shards and fire shards specifically to make some food. And instead of going out and just mining for them or harvesting them as I can because I've got the botanist skill, I decided no, I'll just buy some on the market. Be easy enough. And instead of buying shards, I bought crystals, which are more expensive. I didn't think at the time about the amount of money I was chucking away, so I ended up with about 20,000 gil left. Before I realised, you can't use those. So yeah. The Lord Commander said you would come, Geico. As you can see, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Mark well the curtain above. What? Ah. It conceals a relief that will be unveiled during the conference. The masons labour day and night to see it finished on schedule. Sir Aymeric wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think you will be pleased with the result. It was not my war, but I made it mine. And to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with a strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? His certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I'm rambling. You must be tired from your journey. Go rest. I will not keep you. Yes, thank you. Go rest. Lucia is concerned that you seem to be looking for something to do. If you would rather not take a rest, then why not walk around Falcon's Nest, make your presence known to the people and so forth. In addition to those who have come from far and wide to attend this ceremony, you may meet Lords Artoiril and Imanalain, who have graciously volunteered their services. They should be glad to see you. Now, if you would excuse me, I must needs return to my duties. You do that. Lowborn Youth. Hello, lowborn youth. Do you know when everything's set to begin? I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it best to come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard Sir Aymeric was planning to make a speech, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do we get heroes like that in this day and age? And he's more than a fighter too. He's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things, and he'll do it by the fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. Excellent. Alright, Roth. Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with the dragons, but with all them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand. We've all got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past, so hearing that we're close to reconciliation comes as a great relief. Everyone is relieved and excited. Redwald. I'm glad to see that the rumours were true. Well met, Master Kujin. And fear not, I've no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. For once. That's great. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidofnir may pass directly over their encampment. Uh-oh. The last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Dravanian ambassador to a peace conference. That would be bad. How much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault? If you had told me then that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. Ah, and here I am, labouring to make it so. Good on you, sausage. Lord Artoiril, if I may. Certainly, First Commander. How may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Dravanians bound for Falcon's Nest. Fury take me. They would defy Sir Aymeric's commands. If they dare attack Vidofnir, it will not come to that. But to see that it does not, we must needs hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a Lord of House Fortemps present. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, would you look after Imanalain while I am away? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, changeable child. Recently he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits by having him assist with guard duty, a simple but honourable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return, exhausting though that may be. Yeah, don't test me or anything. Thank you, my friend. I promise we won't be long. Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh yeah, we're well on our way to level 80 as well, which really does make us horrifically over-leveled. Right, you. Take your guard duty seriously. What we've got? Max potion, max ether. I'm rather busy at the moment, old boy, guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Artoiril thought I might be derelict in my duties, eh? The nerve of my brother to question my dedication. But since you're here, mayhap I can put you to proper use. The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travellers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. It wouldn't do for our esteemed guests to be devoured by wolves. Oh no. Yet that is precisely what will happen if we do not cull the roaming packs. Your map, if I may. Right there. Those are the points our scouts marked for patrol. I'll leave you to it, old boy. Come, Honoroy. Honorites. I must return to my rounds. Who are you? Oh, is that the guy that was with him at Cloudtop? Perhaps. Right, we'll go and clear some wolves then, I guess. So aside from my unfortunate internet connection problems, the day has been a pretty good one. I've assembled my garden furniture. My grown-up act for the day. And then my coffee beans arrived. So I sat and had a nice espresso on the patio. Not that it is a patio, it's more of a yard. But I will make it beautiful. See, that's the one thing about this place that I'm in at the moment. It's not big, it's not fancy, it's not the best looking place in the world. But I can make it look more than it is. I pay next to nothing to live here. And I don't get much, to be fair. But I have a garden, so, you know, it's a roof over my head, a bed to sleep in, and a nice garden to chill out in if the weather's nice and I so feel like it. So it's enough. And there is the scope for making it, as I said, better than it is. So I will bloody well do that. And then I can look past all the things that this place has, or doesn't have, that maybe a bigger house would, or, you know, somewhere a bit fancier. Gaiko Kujin. For some reason, my brain was reading that backwards. I don't know why. Wolfsbane. It pleases me to inform you that I have completed my rounds, and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. Oh, and there was a grizzled fellow looking for you. You know, the one who made that arsonist confess. Clever, that. Who made him confess? Oh, Thancred, was it? He was asking after you. Anyway, once I noticed the garish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to an area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one. If you hurry, he might still be there. You're just abusing the use of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to deal with wolves. You need to respect your betters, boy. Anyway. Should probably get some of these completed as well. Just to clear up some space in the old quest log. There he is. Hopeful Heretic. Fancy meeting you here, Gaiko. It was fortunate I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. The young lord wasted no time taking advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let us return to Falcon's Nest then and see what other thrilling tasks he may have for us. Some things never change. I think I'm only Oh no, I did it. I got the achievement for 300 fates and the experience. That's why I'm closer now to 70 than I was before. I have returned. And there they are, a pair of gallant heroes if I ever saw them. Comrades in arms, reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice, have you guaranteed the safety of our many guests. On behalf of Ishgard, I thank you both. And with that, there is naught left to do but enjoy our well-earned respite. Oh, and this should of course go without saying, but let's keep those last few favours between us, yes? Our Tyrell wouldn't understand. Right then. The first floor of those barracks has been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, a suggestion with which I agree. Go on ahead, Geico. I'll join you anon. Okay. Well, look at this. Did you ever see so jolly a feast? Hi. You don't have to wait on me. I can see to myself. How dare you? My cheeks have never had any colour in them, nor shall they ever. That's alright. I don't mind. Oh. Ah, for God's sake. She's trying to kill me. No. Stay awake. What have you done? What are we learning? Never accept a drink offered by somebody else. In these troublesome times, it's just not worth it.
みんな言ってしまったわ。
お気持ちはとてもよくわかります。
そう、あなたも戦で大事な人を亡くしたのね。ここに来ると泣いてしまうと分かっていても、なんだか来ずにはいられなかったの。例の真実が明かされて、近頃のコートではドラゴン族との融和がしきりに説かれているでしょ。それは素晴らしいことだと分かっているのだけれど、どうしてでしょうね。人と竜の和解が進むほど、戦に散った息子たちのことを忘れろと言われているようで、
Wonder who's going to wake me up.
信頼のおける同志はこれだけか。ドラゴン族との融和政策に反対する者も少なくなったものだ。
仕方があるまい。アイメリク卿が提案した政策はさも最良に見えた。利益のみで道を選ぶ連中は皆並行して付き従おうよ。
Well, if they're desperate fools, you're a deluded one.
だが俺は違う。今でも竜に殺された兄弟が夢に出ては竜を許すなと言うんだ。あいつらが浮かばれるまで
That is a shame, but
戦いを続けたい。
the entire realm isn't going to suffer because of your vengeance.
そもそもこれまでの歴史が嘘であったというのなら、融和の先に掲げられた繁栄も本当かどうか怪しいものだ。
Have their bollocks.
融和に前向きなドラゴン族などこの1000年間現れたことがなかったのだぞ。劣勢を悟った竜がアイメリク卿を騙したに違いない。
でも融和を望む機運はもはや私たちに止められるものではなくなっています。今度ファルコンネストで行われるという竜と和平のちぎりを交わす式典。それが無事に済めば行く末は決定的となるでしょう。
それなら式典を阻害すればいい。私はやります。この命でみんなが戦う意志を取り戻すなら十分です。
Oh yes, let's have more war. That's always good.
おい、起きろ。目を覚ませ。
Yeah, Thancred. Thanks for waking me up, pal.
大丈夫か。少しばかりまずいことになった。ともかく外に出るぞ。
I'll bet we have. Maybe time to put my hat on. What has happened? You. Somebody put an arrow through her head, please.
聞け、イシュガルドの民よ。 我々は融和という偽りの安息を拒み、立ち上がらねばならない。思い出せ、竜に腹渡を食いちぎられた親類よ。思い出せ、戦地に旅立ち二度とは戻らなかった友を、恋人を。この地が悲しみに凍ることなく巡っているのは、奪われたことに怒り戦い続けてきたからだ。
おい、何を突っ立ってる。早くあいつを止めろ。早く。
はい。
Yep, exactly that. Actually, that probably wasn't the best way to prove that point, but...
見ろ、これが現実だ。奴らは意にそぐわない事実を消していく。
Oh, you're not gonna die.
民はまた騙されて、
It's a flesh wound.
民を戦場へと導き、我々から愛しきものを奪っておきながら、のうのうと融和を解いて復讐の機会さえも奪おうとする。戦だけが、竜との戦いだけが唯一の希望なんだ。
Oh wow, they really did go full throttle on her. When I said put an arrow in her, I didn't actually expect anybody to do it. He did what you told him to do.
しかし
Oh dear. Oh, you've made some enemies today, Sunshine.
違う。俺が命じたわけじゃない。本当だ。俺はただ本当にそんなつもりじゃ。
I mean, we could all argue the semantics of, you know, what exactly did you order him to do? You said to stop her. He didn't specify how. It was interpretation of your orders. But I honestly don't think all assembled are really going to care. It's back to civil war then, I guess. I dare say that could not have played out any worse, given that the First Commander and Lord Artoyril are not here to take control of the situation. I spoke with the messenger who said they would be returning shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Emanuelaine has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure that order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. Oh, yeah, that's gonna help. My wife and I fell while fleeing with the others at first. The surgeons tended to our bruises afterwards. Those mad fools have ruined everything, and for what? Are they up here? Where is everyone? Yes. They were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were as a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough? That their calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it, or will there be others like them and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. I'd heard the rumours that the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have the run of Falcon's Nest? Well, I say him and Sir Aymeric take their bloody change and shove it up their arses. I'd not be taken by that rot again. The mood is bad. We've ascertained the mood is very bad. Who are you talking to? Well, what say you? We're buggered, Thancred. So the violence has passed, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment, it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. The blame for all the casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Can it? Nevertheless, the people will not soon forget the image of a young lordling ordering a public execution of an unarmed protester, one whose words resonated with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? Ooh! Oh ho ho! Lord Artorial and the first commander should have returned by now. I hope to God they have. To the tavern then. The first order of business will be to speak with Lord Emmanuel, and I somehow doubt he's moved an ilm since we last saw him. Yep. I think as well, once we're on the Stormblood expansion, or maybe after that, the Sproutling icon goes away. So we'll no longer be a quote-unquote new player. My apologies, Geico. I bear full responsibility for this debacle. There will be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we do now? Oh, what do we know? According to initial reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman who Lord Emmanuel ordered shot. She and her conspirators infiltrated the Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests, and drugged me. Can we add that she drugged me as well? Several were taken alive, others resisted and were struck down. Still others took their own lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives, for the time being at least. Surgeons are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Let's question her then. Given their impeccable timing, it is like that the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I'll be sworn that these villains spent as much effort plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, theirs have been the more fruitful labours. In the wake of the protest, the people seemed disillusioned. You spoke with them then, I see. Sir Aymeric placed his trust in me. It would be difficult to explain what's happened here. Remember how far we've come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we convinced them before, and we will do so again. We can but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for all, and this tragedy too shall pass into the past. We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference pending Sir Aymeric's final decision. Under the circumstances, I cannot leave Falcon's Nest. Geico, will you deliver my report to the Lord Commander in my stead? I will. You might want to do something about him. Get up, Emmanuel. We're going with him. You're going with him. Go on without me. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions, in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come, Honorites. Your manservant is not here. In fact, I've not seen him for some time. Honorites? Honorites! I could have sworn he was... This is also not good. He's either in league with the convictors, or the heretics, or whoever. Or he's dead. One or t'other. Where are you? Where have you run off to? Says you're on this level. Please don't tell me this means that the game server's about to crash. What on earth are you two doing up there? Are you in here? Okay. Consequences. Up. Are you hiding behind here? Are you... Oh, they're on the landing pad. What are you doing? Are you injured? Oh dear, that doesn't look good.
エマネラン様。母、元気になられたんですね。
元気だよ。俺はいつだって。それよりお前どうしたんだよ。
申し訳ありません。式典のお客様たちが口々に帰ろうとおっしゃったもので、どうにか止めようと思いまして。はい。だけど僕の頼み方が悪かったのでしょう。みんな
バカ。それはお前のせいじゃなくて俺の。
大丈夫ですよ、エマネラン様。旦那様やアルトアレール様、皆さん、あの女性が言ったように悲しい記憶は消えませんし、悩みを抱くことは多いでしょう。でも踏み出した先の明日はきっと楽しい。それを教えてくれたのは僕を散々振り回したエマネラン様じゃないですか。
Oh no.
落ち着け。気を失っただけだ。
Oh, okay.
早く暖かいところで手当てしてやるんだな。
くそ。なんでどうして何もかもうまくいかない。変革を進める兄貴たちもさっきの反対派の奴らだって本音は幸せに笑っていたいだけだろ。なのに漏れなく全員不幸面だ。俺は一体どうすりゃいいって言うんだよ。うんざりだ。誰か代わりに正しい道を選んでくれ。
He's just about to wind back and slap him then.
誰かに判断を委ねるのは構わない。だがその生き方を選んだ結果は必ず自分の周りに返ってくるぞ。
お前に何がわかる。英雄の一味で自分で何でもできるお前に何が。
Oof. You're about to get a lesson in how it feels like to be controlled by an Ascian and pretty much blamed for... Okay, no you're not. You're just gonna get a punch in the face.
何でもなんてできるものか。俺は自分が一番大事にしていたものすら手を差し伸べることもできずに失った。だからこそ死ぬ気で歯を食いしばってここに来たんだ。どれほど痛もうが終わらせたくないものが今の俺にはあるからな。
Well then, that was a rather heated exchange. Let's go and check Thancred's okay, and then it's probably best if we get out of here. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. I understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses, to convince yourself you had no choice. But the past is the past, and there is naught to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this. I know this. But he... Right, do we want any of these? I mean, the katana might be useful for the samurai class. Yeah, to hell with it. We'll take the katana. Because we're going to get... Oh, no, we're not. I thought we were going to get a grimoire. Maybe we will. Next mission. I have no desire to wait for the lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matters to attend to in Ishgard. We do. Where are we going? Okay. Back we go. Yeah, maybe I should do some samurai missions. To be perfectly honest, I kind of want to stay in the magic, that sort of class of character. The red mage or black mage might be a good class to level. But honestly, I think I've said it before, I think I'll just stick with Summoner all the way through the main story. And once I've finished the main story quest, I'll delve into doing the other roles. Because if I'm doing the recordings based off the main story quest, then it's going to take me so long to get through all the missions if I'm also leveling like 100 classes at once. Word of the demonstration and its resolution outstripped you, Geico. Every man, woman and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. It is rumoured that my youngest's lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? You're about to learn there's not very much exaggeration to this one. He shot a protester. Well, one of his knights did. I see. So that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result is undeniable. He has furthered the cause of these misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace we were poised to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, only for that too to be taken away. Is it any wonder that they were left bereft? For what was this sacrifice? Have we naught to show for our suffering? I thought peace a sufficient salve, but mayhap I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmond, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. To hold on to the past without being beholden to it, aye, we must needs find a way to honour the sacrifice of our forefathers without glorying in their excesses. A difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur other disillusioned souls to retrace them. But, as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either. They are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy, and an undeniably righteous cause. It is a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear. Yet we are not without options. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean alliance for joint military exercises to strengthen the ties between our nations and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take to the field as allies. A unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nations' finest. Ooh. Hosted by Ishgard in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, a victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration, to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, it is true. But if we should be defeated, though even to hold our own against the cream of three nations might be presented as a triumph. You get a participation trophy and everybody's happy. Very well, you may count on my support for that. Sorry, you may count on my support for what little it's worth. However, I have a request. I would have my son, Emmanuel, take part in the grand melee. Take a bit of the stink off him, eh? By his deeds he has brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honour. As you wish, my lord. But if that is his desire, then it shall be so. Oh, if that is his desire, it shall be so. Now then, we have no time to lose. Geico, would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the Alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance to see my son, pray inform him of his duty. If he's not already returned, he will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me. He sounds like a bloody coward. So, do we need to go back to Falcon's Nest? Oh no, start here. So that is their solution, a grand melee to unite the people. Well, you know, it worked for the Romans. And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You, whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely. And will you oblige them when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? Ooh. It's getting to be a bit much, isn't it? I will stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation. We've come this far, have we not? I will stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation. A poor choice of words. For friends tried and true then, the living and the lost. So, for this grand melee of his, Sir Aymeric wishes to field a force comprising both his Temple Knights and Hilda's Watch, yes? I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see for myself. I don't think that's what compels you to go and spend time with Hilda Thancred. You don't need to sugarcoat it for me. Tell her I said hi. Oh, she's here. I thought... Oh, I guess since it's all finished in Falcon's Nest, she can come back. Well met, Geico. Have you spoken with Sir Aymeric? Yes, I have. Handaloop! That's a brilliant name! I was aware of the Alliance's request, so Sir Aymeric would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It is not that I would doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Do the Garleans do that sort of thing? Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch, Thancred's on that. Did he now? How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out our young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. She might take issue with that. But it shall be done. Ooh, I've just had a thought. You know what I might do with the rest of the day? Watch the Clone Wars animated series on Disney Plus. I just recently got into it, and I was watching a video about something that mentioned one particular episode quite far on in the season with Anakin's Padawan. What's her face? Ahsoka. Yeah, it's quite a good episode apparently, and I want to get to that point. Anyway, Thancred's been telling me all about Sir Aemeric's grand soiree. It seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing. Because we ain't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. There's a letter. Well, well. Seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guests. Can't say I disagree with the choices though. She's got a good eye. Will you be fighting too? Reckon it'd inspire the lads if you were. Might take the minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favourite lordling, have you? Sigh. Thought not. On the assumption that he's not to be found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search foundation and you the pillars. Roger, roger. He is probably off being miserable somewhere. Oh, Ishgard, you're just a constant source of bother and hassle and... But then I suppose this is what happens when you tear down an established religion and a system of government and then try and put something else immediately into place. Kind of what I expected to happen with Uldar after Nanamo decided to step down. Although we've not really... Nothing's ever actually come of that. The last time we encountered Nanamo, she was actually dressed as the Sultana. So I assume she's still the official ruler of the royalist side of Uldar anyway. Doubtless the monetarists will take over when the Sultanate is disbanded. Oh, I thought I could land on that. I guess not. That was a very delayed thwacking noise. Please tell me my internet is coping. Are you in here? No, I wouldn't have thought you'd be in there. Where are you? We can't go through there. Guess you're in the marketplace then. Hello. There you are. Are you hiding? I carried on a right to the manor. Our best surgeon's attending to him as we speak. He has yet to wake, but surely he will. So father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs. Sigh. My beloved family, always making my decisions for me. Well, you've shown a complete ineptitude for making your own, so... No, it's not like that. It's just... Oh, you wouldn't understand. How could you? You're free to be the man you want to be. Whereas I'm the son of House Fortemps, don't you see? My future was determined before I was born. What I could and could not do. Right or wrong, that was the way of it, until the old order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for a purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion. With faith and conviction, they dedicate themselves to their causes. But not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard the conference. I suppose I'd convinced myself I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. When I saw Honorite, I wanted to scream. I wanted somebody to blame. But in the end, there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Aymeric, and I will make my own decision. I get the feeling the young lordling's about to have his ties with House Fortemps well and truly severed. Either that or he's just going to get slapped down and told to do as he's told. Back to the congregation of the Knights Most Heavenly. I mean, in a way... Oh, excuse me. In a way, it's a similar situation with the Hero of Light. You know, it's not exactly like my destiny hasn't been foretold from the beginning. There is a certain element of fate that links my life to events in a sort of linear path, I guess. I want to do some of these at some point as well. Just for the experience. Push me a bit further towards level 80. Hey, oh, what's going on here? What just happened? Some weirdness going on. I'm going the wrong way. Got distracted by the shiny baubles. It's very impressive though. Let's have a look at this augmented Hellfire Katana. Try on. Ooh! That is rather beautiful. What about the True Ice Katana? Oh, that looks nice as well. We'll have to keep those. Everyone's here. The Lord Commander is not to be disturbed. May I ask what matter demands his personal attention? I see. Very well. You may enter. Yep. His answer is no.
アイメリク卿、合同演習について話を伺いました。
なんだろうか。
いくら民の気持ちを前向きにできたとしても、変革に心の折り合いがつかない奴は絶対にいるはずだ。そいつらは変革の騎士であるあなたを恨むだろう。 それでもあなたは進むっていうのか。何を信じたらそんなに強くいられる。
粒子戦争が続く限り新たな悲しみが生まれ続け、この国はいつまでも悲劇の連鎖にとらわれたままだ。連鎖を断ち切るためには変革の一歩を踏み出さねばならない。その点においては前教皇、私の父に共感している。だが父は国を愛せど民を信じなかった。故に己の力のみで変革を行わんとし、道を誤ったのだ。エマネラン教、私はイシュガルドに生きる民を信じている。変革の嵐を皆の力で超えていけると信じている。だからこそ真の変革のためいかなる痛みも受ける覚悟だ。かつて友であった者の屍を踏み越えることになろうとも決して立ち止まりはしない。
どいつもこいつも強すぎだろ。けどあなたの理屈は俺にもわかる。俺が引かせた弓が誰かの心に影を落とした分、今度はみんなを笑顔にさせてやりたいんだ。
So you are going to do it, but you've come to the conclusion on your own. That's good.
このエマネランド・フォルタン、イシュガルドの明日のために剣を捧げさせてくれ。どうか頼む。
その心意気、しかと胸に刻ませてもらった。合同演習への参戦、こちらからもよろしく頼むぞ。
イシュガルド勢の指揮はどなたにお任せか。
私が直接参戦し指揮を取ろう。教皇代行である以前に私は神殿騎士団総長だ。この任を他の誰かに譲るつもりはない。
威信をかけるとあらばいよいよ負けられませんな。総長率いる神殿騎士に自警団、そして名家から我が息子。
You know, I could wish for more. I could wish this whole situation had never happened and that the peace conference had gone on as planned. That would be a nice start.
いや、あと一人欠かすことのできない名優。
Oh, here we go. Yes. The Maelstrom will see it done.
君は自由の翼を持つ冒険者だ。それでも今日まで我々と共に苦難に立ち向かい、誰よりも痛みを分かち合ってきてくれた。私が君を唯一無二の盟友だと思っているように、君がもし我々を友だと思ってくれているのなら、どうか共に戦ってはくれないだろうか。
Are you really that shocked?
他国のブランドカンパニーに属しているのは承知の上だ。名手殿には私から義理を通そう。だからもう一度私と戦場をかけてほしい。
You remember not so long ago we were begging the Ishgardians to join us against the Dravanians, and now they're begging us.
ありがとう。
How the tables
これほど
turn.
頼もしいことはない。必ずや勝利して、その先に見える希望を共に分かち合おう。
Yeah, let's not start counting our eggs before they've hatched. Counting our chickens before they've counting our eggs before they've hatched. What? Oh, that was certainly rousing. Well, Thancred, this is another fine mess we've got ourselves into. God help me, I think I might be in love. I think it might be love. What? God help me, I think it might be love. I dare say it might be cheating too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tide of most battles. And did you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? The look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotion. Still, his honesty does him credit. For a moment, I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause. But that would be improper. This is their fight, and yours, but not mine. Right, what do we want from this mess? Claws, Partisan, Torrent Chris, Hellfire Shield. I mean, whatever I take, I'm going to sell for Storm Seals, so let's take the shield. There we go. Ooh. Oh, my book's better. We get a moat for it. But yeah, I probably will take the Grimoire, just to glamour it. So Aymeric informs me that the Alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. The Grand Melee will be held here, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, and in sight of the capital. An announcement has been made, and Allied forces are currently en route. The eyes of Ishgard are upon us, Geico. We must not fail. A rare opportunity to see you pit yourself against Allied forces, outside of Cartano perhaps. I would not miss this for the world. It's going to be a group duty, is it not? Outside the Gates of Judgment. Okay. Oops. Let's have a look, see what we're up against. I need to eat something soon as well. All I've had today is a tub of hummus and some Doritos, a few dates, and that's it. And a coffee. There he is. I say, when you didn't appear, I began to question nothing. Never mind. Ahem. To think that we are mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzea's soldiery in battle. I am mere. What if? Oh, what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of the victory, the glory, of the stories I will tell Honoroi 20 awakes. Yes. I am ready, old boy. Are you? Yes. By the Fury, how could I forget? Father bid me present this to you. I know it is sudden, but we believe the men would find it inspiring if you bore the colours of House Fortemps into battle. Pray do us this honour. During the Grand Melee, some of your gear will be glamoured. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. What am I going to be wearing? It better not look stupid. Ooh, there's Raban. General. Right, what am I wearing? Come on, show it to me. It doesn't look terrible, I have to admit. It's a bit Last Samurai, this though, isn't it? He's gone native. The Grand Melee is a large-scale battle, in which an allied company of Uldan, Gridanian and Laminsan forces will be pitted against a company of Ishgardian forces. Okay. When a combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. The first company to attain the designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. So that's going to be us then. What's that all about? During the Grand Melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's Gaze, which will be indicated by an ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award you your company 1 tactical point, defeating marked combatants will award your company 10 tactical points. Marked combatants also possess enhanced abilities, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending and defeating these combatants is the key to victory. Who's up there? Ah, Admiral. Long time no see. I told somebody that I actually find the Admiral very attractive, and the response was a mixture of confusion and disgust. That's the Admiral, by the way, in case anybody was thinking it was either of those two. Her. Right, so we need to defend the tethered guys on our side and attack the tethered people on their side. The key to victory, apparently. Do we have Carbuncle out? We don't. Okay. Right, do we have all of our abilities? Seems we have... Yep, we have Flare. Let's find a tethered... Alright, get the hell off our tethered guy. Where's your tethered? That one. Okay, that's ours. You are gonna live. There's one of their tethered guys. Let's get that. Give ourselves some shield. Cool. That's moved on to another one. You. Or is it you? It's you. Okay, that's great. Okay. Yep. Is that theirs? Yeah, that is theirs. Got to say, chaps, you are sucking arse at the moment. Where's their tethered character? Or do they not have one out at the moment? That is a serpent commander. Seems like they'd be worth a pretty penny if we killed them. This is actually quite loud. Oh, they've got a tethered out. There. There we go. And another one. There. Cool. And one there. Oh no. There. I'm the tethered. Well, we won that. Hands down. Cyclops! Cyclops! Everyone on your guard. All forces fall back. I guess we attracted its attention. What are you doing, Thancred? That was a hell of a shot. Good work. Continue the melee. I will deal with him. Well, you heard the man. You heard the man. Back to it. I do it every so often. I'll just preempt exactly what's going to be said. Don't know how I do it. There we go. All forces form a line on Geico now. I do happen to be the VIP at the moment. Oh, and Rauban's the other VIP. Saw that coming. Aymeric won't be so easy to swat away. Oh. Bloody hell. It's a melee, not a fight to the death. Just me and you, mate. Well met. I will not lie. I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance? Damn it all. No, this is good. This is very good. Let's do this, old friend. You are obviously no less adept for your lack of an arm. Right, how are we going to do this? Target, shield, go straight for weakening him. Can we put him to sleep? We cannot. So I'm not going to try. Go for some wind. And we'll try a flare. No, we won't be taken by your flame. Try a bit of earthquake. Okay, don't want any of that. Oh, don't want any of that. That looked a little bit glitchy. What on earth is going on there? Are you being healed? We'll have none of that, thank you very much. Oh. Got you, General. Aye, alright. Take your victory. You've earned it. I did. I did earn it. I'm glad you recognise that. On your feet, General. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought you were going to attack someone then. Ugh. Ishgard Victor.
Ishgard の勝利だ。
Huzzah.
本当によくやってくれた。君は最高で最強の盟友だ。
Well played, everyone. GG.
Suge. なんだよこれ。胸の奥が熱い。こんなの初めてだ。頑張ったってどうせ大したことはできないって思ってた。なのにこいつらと剣を振るったら同じものを目指したらやれるって力が湧いたんだ。そうさ、俺たちは1000年の間こうやって生きてきた。戦いの伝統も立ち上がる強さも竜と戦うためだけのものじゃない。踏み出した先の明日はきっと楽しい。伝わるかな。まだ泣いてる奴らにも。
We've been trying to show them the way for a while now. What makes you think this is going to make them listen? Sure you wouldn't rather be sitting down, Raban?
負けたのは悔しいが、今はそなたらの健闘を大いに称えよう。
お褒めの言葉ありがたく頂戴いたします。
イシュガルドの民は強い。それは固い絆によるものだとこの一戦からでもよく分かった。だからこそ忘れないでほしい。今や我らとてエオルゼアに生きるそなたらの同胞なのじゃ。同盟。
Yeah, are we still friends?
それにしてもあの冒険者がイシュガルドの盟友として参戦するの
No,
かな。
I didn't elect to do that. I was told I had to do that. I would have rather represented the Maelstrom. But that's a story for another time.
あの者は友として我々の願いに沿うてくれただけのこと。お咎めになるのならどうか私を。
咎めたりはせぬ。こちらもそれゆえにラウバーンを出した。実に名勝負であったと言えよう。
Yeah.
わらわはただイシュガルドはこうして変わっていくのかと 目を見張る思いだったのじゃ。先頃まで門戸を閉ざしていた国とはとても思えぬ。
粒子戦争が終焉を迎えれば、イシュガルドはさらなる蒼天へと羽ばたくでしょう。今度こそ民自身の力で。
そなた、もしや、いや、変革の道は険しい。わらわは身をもってそれを学んだ。それでも貴国の行く先にどうか栄えあらんことを。
予想にたがわぬ活躍ぶりだったらしいな。お疲れ。
What did you do with the Cyclops?
無事に勝ったようで何よりだ。これでイシュガルダに吉報が。
Yeah, I did do that, didn't I? Oh, are you alright?
Ah, 別に大したことはなかったさ。お前が選んだことをとことんやり抜けたならそれで十分だ。
Well, if you're about to die from blood loss, I'd say that's a pretty relevant concern.
まっすぐ進めよ。その行く先を信じたから彼女はお前に真実を託したんだ。
Do I get to keep the Ishgardian outfit? Or do I have to give that back? Might be nice to don that every now and again and remember the time I whooped General Rauban's arse all over the steps of judgment. Oh, it's gone. Okay, well, never mind. Hi, mate. Thal's balls. I've forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the Blood Sands have I had the privilege. Not since the Bull of Alamigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome might have been different, but I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you've come, how much you've endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this. We'll have to do this again one day, when time allows. I shall look forward to it. Now go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us. Lead on, father. Huh. So we've got a new emote. Let's have a look. Social emotes. Where is it? Is it special? No, that's Mega Flare. I already know how to do that one. It must be in general, although I can't see it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I've probably gone past it about 3 or 4 times. I do apologise. Face palm, pause, flex, throw, think, hand, point, stretch, poke, look out. Where is it? Oh, hang on. We haven't actually finished the mission, have we? So I won't have it yet. Herp derp. Well, it was a good fight. We won by a huge, huge stretch. They were nowhere near catching up to us. Said your goodbyes? Yep. In all the years I've known Rauban, I cannot ever recall seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Geico. You made this happen. Cool. Take the grimoire. I'll have that. Quest completed. Now let's have a look at the emote. Social emotes. Special. It is not in special. I wish there was a function where you could search. There it is. Victory! Oh, okay. That is dumb. But never mind. Let's have a look and see what the book looks like. Augmented Hailstone Grimoire. It looks alright. Americ. What we got here? That's a red mage item. Codex. That's the scholars. Okay, we'll probably take the gold there. We've done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There is naught left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. I get the feeling it's going to be much of the same. So go through the gate and Ishgard's just on fire. She's very cute. Oh, that'll be your manservant. Looks a lot better than he did.
おかげさまで息災です。はい。傷はいくつか残ってしまうと言われましたが、男子として箔がつくというものです。
Oh, no. Who told you that?
そっか。たくこの野郎、従者のくせに俺様を心配させやがって。さあ、存分に褒めやがれ。すまない。私が出遅れている間に随分な事件が起きていたのだな。
こたびはよくぞ勝利を収めてくださった。合同演習にて我がイシュガルドが勝利したと伝令。皆大変な熱気に包まれておりますぞ。エオルゼア都市軍事同盟に復帰した日を思い出し、希望を取り戻した者も多い様子。
まさに一陣の追い風が吹いているわけか。アイメリク様、今ならば。
至急ビゾーブニルに死者を。ファルコンネストの式典準備も再開してくれ。
Take two.
の終焉に向けて今こそ清流の眷属と和平の契りを結ぼう。
アルトアレールがファルコンネストに残っております。私からも連絡を入れ、急ぎ式典に備えさせましょう。エマネラン、お前も手伝うのだぞ。
Cheerio, my lord. Try not to get yourself into any more trouble. We don't want to have another company-wide brawl just to settle the fact that you fucked up.
イシュガルドの歴史がまた大きく動くかもな。ヤシトラたちにも声をかけておくとしよう。
Yep. Absolutely.
君にはいくら感謝をしても足りないほどだ。まずは式典の成功をもってその功績に応えよう。
Don't go trying too hard. Just get on with what you've got to get on with. Stop smiling at me. It's weird. Alphanord's just like, what's happened? Okie dokie, we are going to leave that there. I think, given the fact that my internet connection has held out this long, I was allowing myself to go for longer than I usually did, just to kind of make up for it. But yes, we will leave it there for now. And next time we will go to the second attempt at a peace conference between the Dravanians and the Ishgardians. But for now, from myself, a rather clueless looking Alphanord, Ororogo and Carbuncle, and the citizens of Ishgard, it's goodbye, and I will see you next time.
Hey there, Sonny! You got a spare coin?